Look, I love a super chat before I even show up. That's gotta be delicious. I wonder if that's Queen Athena. Good morning. Good morning, LoveTubers. We got likes, we got everything going on. Before we even start, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Let's get the lighting right. Good morning. God morning, God morning, God morning, LoveTubers. God morning. God morning to you. It's a little dark. Wait a minute. Let's get this light right. I apologize. We're getting it. Yay! Look at y'all all up early and whatnot on your spiritual practice every day, doing you and absolutely increasing your wealth and abundance vibration. I love it. I love it. Okay, where y'all coming in from? God morning, God morning, God morning, God morning. Ooh, Plano, Illinois. God morning, God morning, God morning. I love you. Yeah. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. I got to get it brighter. Ah, you look so beautiful. Ah, thank you. Mwah. I'm going to get more light for y'all. More light. More light. Let's see. More light. Okay, that one will do for now. That'll work. We needed a little more light up in the camp. Hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Planting seeds into my future. I know that's right. South Jamaica, Queens. Come on. South Jamaica, Queens. Detroit. Hello. God morning, God morning, God morning. God morning. Welcome. Houston, Texas. Welcome, Texas. Mwah, mwah. Charlotte, North Carolina. North Kakalaki. Vienna, Virginia. Welcome. New Jersey's in the house. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love the color. Oh, thank you. And the earrings, these little something from H&M. They have a huge earring section. H&M has a huge. Oh, near Delaware. Oh, Bear, Delaware. Oh, wow. Ontario, Canada. Come on, Canada. I love it. I love it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You are most welcome here. I'm Reverend Valerie Love at your service. At your service. Oh, Montreal, Canada. Lily Cassidy, I didn't know that's where you're from. Germany. Come on, Germany. Ah, yay. Welcome. Welcome, Germany. I love, 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 love. Coach Val creates millionaires. Hello. That's what I got it in my mind to create a million millionaires. Oh, yes. Now, if you desire a coaching session with me, a complimentary coaching session with me, they are still available for a limited time. Yay! Great Rising Chesapeake, Virginia, Yellow Butterfly. Thank you for the super chat, 1,000-fold to you. And we love the 1111 super chat. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you. I love you. Oh, you're so loved. Oh, morning. Morning, morning, morning. You can still book a complimentary session with me for a short period of time. Not sure how long I'll be doing these complimentary sessions. I've been speaking to a lot of you. Yellow Butterfly. You go, Yellow Butterfly. Coach Tiffany, love that coach. The 1111 coach loves the 1111 super chat. And I did find out something about the super chat. So I'll say that on iPhones. So I'll say that right after I complete about the coaching session. You can do a complimentary coaching session at valerielove.com. Click on coaching, and there you'll see that there's a webinar, even on the front page of valerielove.com, my new masterclass. It's a 4-part masterclass on helping light workers, that's you, become wealthy, especially coaches, life coaches, spiritual life coaches, healers, authors, um, all kinds of light workers, all kinds of people who are good people like you. Here to live your soul's destiny, here to live your purpose, here to start your healing practice or grow your healing practice, grow your coaching practice, become a YouTuber, become an influencer, become a DTuber, whatever the case may be. We have something for you. If you're drawn to this, it's for a reason. Take that action. Go to valerielove.com and you'll see there where you can book a complimentary session. Only doing this for a period of time. Not sure how long I'll be doing it. And these complimentary, good morning, good morning, good morning, Marvin the Magi. How you loving? How you loving? These complimentary sessions, can I just say, they give me life. OMG. Speaking to you all has been incredible. To hear your stories and to hear what's happening for you. Now, here's the caveat that I will offer for booking a complimentary session. A lot of people are wanting sessions, yet we can't connect with everyone. So if you are really ready to move forward, it's for you. If you're not really ready to move forward with coaching or with the resources that we may offer to you in this session, then continue watching here on the channel, continue following until you're really in a position, until you're really ready to invest in yourself in the way of coaching or one of the other resources that we can offer. We have a ton of resources. You really want to be in a place where you can take advantage of the resources. That's really where you want to be when you book your 30-minute session. For the potential clients who are ready, oh, it works if you're really ready. Because when you're really ready to make a massive change in your life, when you're really ready to blow the lid off, when you're really ready to go to that next level financially, you become very resourceful and you make it happen. Okay? And if you're not really ready, you'll make excuses. I know that's nobody here in this camp, because everyone here is really ready for a much bigger, brighter, more fantabulous future, spectacular than ever before. And your 2018 is already over the top, incredible, because we have been here already 5 days in a row. We started the 1st of January. We're about to complete a whole week. Remember, this live event is Monday through Friday. So we will not be here Saturday and Sunday. Ready. Let's see you put in the chat. Who's ready? Put it in the chat. Who's ready just to take your life to a whole new level? To just blow the roof off. Sending love. Thank you for your teachings. Thank you. Ready. Woo! Woo! Y'all exciting me. Whoa! Ready. Oh, I got the right bunch. All LoveTubers, we got the right bunch of soul ascenders right here. Come on. All right, before we pray, ready. I'm ready. You gotta be ready. And see, if you're not ready, you will not take the actions, but everyone here is ready. So let's roll. Let's get it. Now, before we begin with our prayer, this is our textbook, 40 Money Mantras by Reverend Valerie Love. It is $11.11 at Amazon.com. $11.11. That encodes your wealth already. By buying the book, this book is so magical. I kid you not. The things that I have discovered about this book, you wonder if I even wrote it. It's as magical to me as it is to anyone else. Isn't it interesting how people travel to the past? A little thing can change the whole future. For the present, don't believe their actions can go anything. Oh, let me make sure I got that whole comment. Let me look at it. I'm going to look at that. Can do anything big. You can do it, guys. Absolutely, you can do it. Absolutely. And you know you can do it. That's why we're here together in this experience. You know you can do it. And not only do you know you can do it, there's something in you compelling and urging you to do it. Let's call it the Spirit of the Living God. Now, this book is our workbook for the 40 days that we're together. We'll be here together for 8 weeks, every morning, Monday through Friday, at 6 a.m. We are going together, you and I, for 8 weeks with the intention of what? One simple word, wealth. I want you to thank you, Dusty Muhammad, for the 1111 super chat. Smash that like button, baby. Smash it. Smash-a-thon. Smash-a-thon. Smash that share button, baby. Smash it. Come on, let's make the whole world rich and wealthy. Smash it. Another super chat. Danielle Nicole, 1,000 times plus to you. Dusty Muhammad, 1,000 times plus to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And remember to subscribe and ring the bell so you know whenever we go live. I'm always seeking to bring you value because I'm compelled by my life purpose to inspire you, to teach, to share. I'm compelled. Last night, the Millionaire Club said, oh, from your iPhone, how do I super chat? Ah, Leah. Hi, Leah. For our iPhone users, I believe you do it from the browser, not from inside the app. Danielle Nicole, is that how you did it? Danielle Nicole, we were asking that exact same question. I'm ready and found the super chat. Danielle Nicole, did you find it on your super chat? The Beauty Influencer, one of the authors on the 27 authors in the book, What is Beauty? Did you find it in the app on your iPhone, the super chat? No, I am on my laptop. Great. We found that if you're on your iPhone and you're in the YouTube app, that we may not be able to have the super chat from there. You may have to do it from a laptop or go to the browser and you'll see the super chat $ there. Who is, I just have to say that last night with the Millionaire Club, over the top, we did our first meetup, our first cryptocurrency meetup. I'm so elated. And here's why I'm so elated about it. And then we'll pray and get into our mantra for day 5. Because we're changing the world. LoveTubers, do you realize all of us together? You're changing the world. That's what you came here to do, and we're doing it. You came to bust up that old legacy system that is corrupt, that does not help people, that keeps a few people very rich, that a few dudes said they were going to take over the money supply, and that's exactly what they did, and they strangled everybody and kept everybody slaves. Do you realize that you are the modern day Harriet Tubmans? You are the modern day Franklin Douglases, and we're doing it with technology that's open and available and free to everyone. I mean, fathom where you are. You are making freaking history. My God. Oh my God. Definitely was over the top. Thank you so much. Oh my God, we're changing lives together. And we can all feel it. We can all feel that we are living in a time that is the dawn of a whole new age for humanity, as the Mayans said. I have already made much money. Oh my God. We've made more money in cryptocurrency, some people on our cryptocurrency holdings, than we've made in our investments ever. Thank you for the $10, Marvin the Badger. Super chat, 1,000-fold plus returns to you. Thank you for your love and your attention and your presence here on the channel. Together, we can do it. Together, we can change the world. And we're doing it. We the people, are literally taking back power and dominion financially. Does that excite me? Oh my God, I've got the God bumps. Like the angels channeled Bitcoin and the cryptography experience to us. They channeled it to us for us to break free. So many of us were money slaves. For how long? No more. And I am here for your freedom, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, and financially. Free. Your soul's got to be free to move about the cabin. I'm about to go next month to Peru. Come with us. Go to ValerieLove.com. Come with us to Peru. You're going to amp up your money supply at Machu Picchu. Can you imagine wealth chanting, Brazil chanting at Machu Picchu? Oh, you're going to be buzzing. Bzzz. You will attract incredible things into your life. In March, I am going for my own spiritual growth and development to Egypt to study for you all. March, Egypt. April, we'll be in Hawaii at the YouTube Patreon Boot Camp, Hawaii Retreat, to teach you all about how to become. I'm a student of Reverend Val. Thank you. I'm so glad. And I just have a great time in Peru and Egypt. Wonderful. Come with us to Peru. Come with us to Machu Picchu. Are you studying Kim? I've been studying Egyptian. I've been in my Egyptian studies for many years now. Any magician, breaking chains, yes indeed. Any magician in the Western esoteric arts and sciences, magical arts and sciences, occult studies will be led to Egypt. All real students of the Western esoteric arts and sciences and the occult studies will go to Egypt because most of it was born right there in Egypt. Day 5. Let's pray. Deep breath in. Release with an ah. A deep breath, deep breath. And a deep breath welling up with gratitude that you can actually fill your lungs and feel all the cells in your body tingling with life. Deep breath. And a deep breath, remembering that you are one with the one. Remembering, consciously connecting with the one. Deep breath. And a deep breath, remembering who you are, remembering divinity. Divinity is identity, not human. Divinity. God, Goddess, I am, Mother, Father, God, Great Spirit. It is with open hearts and open minds that we boldly approach the throne of grace, knowing we are loved, knowing we are cherished, knowing all is well, knowing life loves us, knowing everything is working out perfectly in our world, knowing we're here to change the world, knowing there is nothing that can stop us from living our divine destiny on planet Earth, knowing we are surrounded by angels, knowing our animal totems and animal guides guide us and show us and heal us and lead us, knowing that the holy guardian angel is always giving us the perfect people at the perfect time and the perfect books and the perfect teachings and the perfect retreats and the perfect understanding and the perfect revelations for our spiritual growth moment by moment, knowing, God, that everything that has ever occurred in our lives is taking us heavenward. Everything. Oh, God, we give extreme thanks. We give extreme thanks for the miracle life is, for the miracle this moment is. And we pray over every love tuber, every soul ascender here right now for health, for wealth, for prosperity, for love, for abundance, for peace, for bliss, for living purpose, for living destiny, for being harmonious. This, by law, because we speak our believing word, is already done. Ashe, amen. Hotep. Breathe. And before bringing a portion of your awareness, returning it to the time-space continuum, look down before opening your eyes. Look down. Slowly open your eyes when you are ready. Always gently return yourself to the time-space continuum gently. Today, day 5, energy. Day 5, energy. Remember, everything is energy. Money is energy. I am energy. The universe is energy. I am grateful that the energy I am is the very same energy as money. and I happily allow the energy of my being to become as much money in my manifest world as I desire. This is fun. Hallelujah. Look at that energy. Let's dissect it, shall we? Energy. Money is energy. I am energy. The whole universe is energy. So this was one of the things that really helped me to attract a whole lot more money and block and break off the crazy money experiences that I was having in my life. I was having a lot of strange money experiences in my life because I grew up in a family that had a limited money experience in the hood, right? Not everybody in the hood is having a limited money experience. Some people in the hood are having a wonderful money experience. Our family was having an experience of limitation, okay? And I received the messages of limitation in our family experience. Now, I'm going to share with you one of the pivotal moments that shaped my money world that I had to heal. Are you ready for this? Now, think back to your childhood. Think back to your 0 to 7, okay? Think all the way back to your childhood. Think back, think back, think back. Go back to your childhood and ask yourself, do this in meditation. Go within. Turn to the heart. Ask the Holy Spirit of the living God, God, whomever you're asking, universe, doesn't really matter. Those earrings are giving me life. No, that's right, Char. H&M, thank you. Go to your heart and ask, please show me the pivotal moments in my childhood where I made decisions that hurt me financially, that has given me anything other than wealth, abundance, prosperity. I will tell you an experience that happened to me. Maybe you heard me talk about this on the channel before. I was 3rd grade. We were on Coney Island. I grew up in New York City. Our school was going on a trip to Coney Island. Energy is everywhere, and so is money. That's right. Money is energy. I am energy. The whole universe is energy. Everything is energy. We were going to Coney Island. I'm so excited. You ever been little and you have a trip the next day, and you're so excited you can hardly sleep because you think you might oversleep. You keep getting up every hour looking at the clock to see, is it time to go to the trip yet? I was so excited. Now, a couple of weeks before the trip, when they give us the little consent form, give it to our parents, sign it. Yes, you can go to Coney Island, Valerie. Coney Island, Coney Island, Coney Island. So excited, so excited. So, because I hated school. Anyway, Coney Island was fun. Here we go. I asked I love that rap. Thank you so very much. Thank you, appreciate it. I asked my father. First, I asked my mom. Mom, I want some money for Coney Island. Now, I know they asked my parents far in advance because my parents are like, let's just say, I experienced them as procrastinators. Like, they didn't give me what I wanted right away. And, to a kid, it's like, right? And my mother was definitely the procrastination bug because my mother, already 23 minutes, I can listen to you all day. I love it. So here, Coney Island, I asked my Mom, remember, I need money for Coney Island. I need money for Coney Island. Mom says, ask your father. Now, right there, that already sets up a dynamic because my mother stayed home. She didn't work. She stayed home with us. My father worked. He had a good job, as jobs go back in the day, and he brought home all the bacon. So right there, that set up in my consciousness, divine feminine. This is what I got from it. Now, what other persons might have got from it would be different. What I got from it was, on day 5, I just manifested $104. I know that's right. That's 5. That's number 5. What I got from it was that the divine feminine did not have anything. The divine masculine had it, and you had to go and get it from the divine masculine. That's what that set up in my consciousness. It didn't set up in my consciousness that I had it as the divine feminine. It set up in my consciousness. Now, the women in my life were very powerful, But isn't it interesting how your consciousness makes these decisions when you're young and immature and you don't really know what things mean and you're making up what things mean based on what you see the big people doing. So that was kind of, oh, mom doesn't have anything. Dad has it. That's what my little consciousness made up. Now, right there, that little click of a decision, when we look at the decisions we make when we're little, of which we made a lot based on what was going on, that right to this day can be eating up your money supply. If we never went back and examined it and not just changed our mind about it, we've got to change the energetic association because everything is energy. So this stuff lives below your neck. So you can't just make it up in your mind. The subconscious mind is non-local. It's in your body, expresses through your body. So these impulses that are running through the body must be changed. The chemicals, the electromagnetic patterning must be changed, not just the thought. That's more than a notion. That's why it's so challenging to change. Read Dr. Joe Dispenza's book, Becoming Supernatural. He breaks the whole thing down for you. So that's what I made up in my mind. Now let's go further into the story. So I go ask Dad, Dad, I need money for Coney Island. Dad, money for Coney Island, money for Coney Island. Now, mind you, this was not my father, that was my birth father. In this lifetime, I am healing an issue of abandonment. So my birth father, he found out his 19-year-old girlfriend was pregnant. He was out. I'm out of here. No freaking way. So at 8, my mother, no, I was about 7. I was 7. At 7, my mother married my father that I grew up with. Okay? So I set all this up. We set all this stuff up before we come here as souls that know what we're coming in to do. So here I go. I am, and my mother and my father dated for like a couple of years before they got married. So I really knew my father from about 5 or 6, and I absolutely adored him. Absolutely adore him. So anyway, so I'm like, Dad, I'm like, 8, time to go to Coney Island. Dad, Coney Island. And he's like, okay. That's like a week before the trip. Dad, every day, Dad, I need money for Coney Island. You know how kids will bug the life out of you. Dad, I'm going to Coney Island. Dad, Coney Island. I know. Okay, don't worry, I got you. Dad, don't forget the money for Coney Island. Don't forget, because I know how my dad is. You have to tell him 50 million times, Dad, I want some money. And you got to almost rustle money out of him. So what did that set up in my consciousness? Money doesn't come easily. You got to do a lot for it. And at the end of the day, the other person can decide if they're going to give it to you or not. And maybe I'll be short, and maybe I'll get it, and maybe I won't. What is all that setting up in consciousness if not dysfunction with money? Let's go further. So here, Dad says, here it is the day before the trip. In the afternoon, Dad, you didn't give me the money yet for the trip. Money for the trip. He's like, okay, I got you. Before going to bed, Dad, you didn't give me the money for the trip. I'll give it to you in the morning before I go to work. Now, what is that setting up? I'm getting all the way to the last minute. The trip is that day. How long have I been asking? And what do parents represent? Parents represent God. The divine, your mother represents the divine feminine. Your father represents the divine masculine. So whatever your parents do is what you think God is doing. We're not doing all of this logically. This is sort of just subconscious patterning that's happening while we're not even aware this is happening. We're not even aware of the archetypes in our consciousness at the time that we're tiny, right? I came last and someone else would get the money. I'm never first. Hello. You see that? That's how these beliefs get in our consciousness. This is exactly how it happens. And then we wonder why we get grown and we can't. My dad, he would calculate how much something costs. Then if I asked for more than that, he wanted to know. Let's see. He wanted to know. Let me read the rest of the comment. Because this is fascinating. If you do some detective work on yourself, you'll find it. I asked him he wanted to know what I was going to do with the change. Look at that, Leah. So that starts to set up in our consciousness that there's not extra, that there's abundance, that I'm going to have to account for every penny. It sets a black limitation. All these scripts get set up. And we're not even aware that the scripts are being set up. But then we bump into them when we get into our grown life, or we start bumping into the scripts. And what happens is, like a lot of my clients, a lot of you that I've worked with over the years, we get frustrated because we say, I'm smart, I'm intelligent, I'm doing the right things, I'm in my spiritual practice, I should have a whole lot more money than I have now. I'm serving people. I should be a lot more abundant than I am now. Anybody ever won't have anything left? Yes, didn't anybody ever have that? I had that for years. Like, I'm smart. I know what to do. I'm helping people. Child, I am so frugal or tight. I give my last and spend my last sometimes. Yes. And all this scripting got set up in our coming up years. So here we go. I had to steal money to survive in school. Look at that. Wow. Yes, yes, yes. If we do a little detective work on ourselves, we can find out exactly what's going on energetically with the money. And I will promise you, it has nothing to do with the work that you're doing. So people just start working harder, and then they still don't get where they want to be. And then they work harder, and they still don't get where they want to be. And they do another meditation, another prayer, another this, and another that. And it's still not working. It's not working because we did not close our eyes, turn within, and go deep within the unconscious well of our own minds and look at the decisions and scripts we set up based on our life experience. So here my dad told me in the morning, so glad I bought this book. Yes, Leah, this is how we break it. This is how we break it. I was able to break it and bust through to whole new levels of abundance that I never dreamed of. Whole new levels of abundance that I never dreamed of. And effortlessly. I can make from other avenues, but not from my gift as a vocalist. Look at that. My gifts don't pay is sometimes the question that we have in our mind. So here, it's the night before Coney Island. My father says, ask me in the morning. He's so casual about it. I'm like, I get up early in the morning. Dad, today's the day. Today is the trip. I need money for the trip. I need $15. Dad said, This is where the whole thing came to a head. Dad said, I'm not giving you $15. Here's $2. And don't go riding all over Coney Island with this $2. Excuse me. What do you think my little 8-year-old self did? I was crushed. Dad, I can't do Coney Island on $2, Dad. Now, this was the 60s, right? Dad, I can't do Coney Island on $2. I need $15. I'm just throwing a fit. He said, what you need $15 for? I said, I have to buy lunch. I was listing out, maybe like you, Leah, right? Listing out. I want to buy lunch, and I want to buy Nathan's Franks and Nathan's French fries and whatnot. I could feel myself just going somewhere, right? Heartbroken. Oh, Jabo, heartbroken. I could feel myself literally having a meltdown. Like, no way, Dad. No way. And I'm like, I'm going to wrestle some money up. More money out of my dad. Dad stood firm on $2. And he said, you know what? I'll buy groceries, which my dad is right. Our refrigerator was packed of groceries. He said, you better go in there and make your lunch. What do I look like going in there making lunch? You know how kids hate to make lunch when you're going someplace like Coney Island. I was drooling over the Nathan's hot dogs. Now, I wouldn't touch a Frank. I wouldn't touch it. You couldn't get me in the same room with a Nathan's hot dog right now. But I'm talking about back in the day, right? Back in the day, this was so important to me. And what was the scripting that it set up in my consciousness? It set up, you're not going to get what you want. And you're not going to find out until the last minute. You're going to be heartbroken. And you're going to have to settle for something way less than the desired experience. And at the end of the day, Valerie, you're not really worthy and deserving of going to Coney Island with money in your pocket, having the Nathan's Franks, drooling over all the things you drooled over. You're not going to get it. And you're not only are you not going to get it, you're going to be dreaming about it and dreaming about it and dreaming about it. And at the last minute, the thing is going to be snatched away from you. So therefore, anybody with me? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Anybody ever been there? It's going to be snatched away from you. So what does that set up in consciousness? That you can dream and dream and dream. You're not going to get it. So then what does it do? In order to not have the rug snatched out from underneath you and feel a devastating heartbreak, like Jabbo Martin said, just stop dreaming big. Let me dream a regular dream. Ooh, it stopped me for a while from dreaming big. Okay, I'll just settle for that. I didn't even know I was doing it. Tears, yes. This is it. This is how this stuff gets set up. This is how all this money stuff. Don't expect anything. You get disappointed. Hello, mad love. When you work for the beast, you don't get anywhere fast. Look at that. Look at that. Healing right now. Aren't we healing this together? Because we made the decision in 2018 that the money thing is going to be delicious and blissful. Oh, the money part of our lives, the money equation part of our lives, the wealth is going to be delicious and blissful. Better than ever. Making more money than ever. Now, how did I heal it? Y'all going to love this. Y'all going to love this. Wait till you hear this. This right here, if you do this right here, because see, I'm like Reverend Ike. You can't lose with the stuff I use, because I use spirit. I'm about to tell you the solution right now. This thing works like a charm. You are going to be incredible. This is going to blow your freaking mind. Guess what I did? Are you gay? We're going to put that person in time out. Oh, I love Reverend Ike. Guess what I did to heal it? You're going to love this. You are going to love this. And LoveTubers, if you see anyone out of order here, block them, report them, put them in timeout. Here's how you heal it. And this is nothing anybody will ever teach you in school. I'm going to tell you exactly how you heal it. You listening to Reverend Ike, you want to get some money. Listen to Reverend Ike and Reverend Val. Because let me tell you something. We will get you some money. We will get you some money. Okay? We will just bust open that. Some people have a gifting for the prosperity and abundance and the money. It just comes naturally to me. It's just my gifting. Okay? Here's how you heal it. You heal it with your inner child, because your inner child experienced it. Now, let me tell you a story, because I'm going to tell you exactly how to heal this thing. It's going to work like a charm. Your money going to start going up today. You're going to get some wise words. Yay, thank you. Don Mario needs to get his life. I think that's the one I just put in time out. Reverend Ike was way before his time. Oh my God. I grew up with Reverend Ike. He was on the Audubon Ballroom up the street from where I was growing up. I was in Harlem. And I tell you, they hated Reverend Ike. The people that were not the Ikeans, the people that were not in the Reverend Ike camp. Now, the people that were in the Reverend Ike camp, oh, they loved it because they were getting free. He was so ahead of his time. He was a visionary. The people in the 60s and 70s hated him. The Christian people hated him. Ugh. He used to pack out that Audubon Ballroom. Used to be packed. Oh my goodness. They didn't like Reverend Ike. He was revolutionary. Oh my God. And in the hood, Reverend Ike was in the hood in Harlem at the Audubon Ballroom, the same place where they shot Malcolm X, our beloved Malcolm X. Thank you, Malcolm, in Spirit Realms. Where they shot our beloved Malcolm X right there in the Audubon Ballroom. It was over top a building. It was upstairs. We have been to the Audubon Ballroom a lot. And I tell you one thing, Reverend Ike used to pack out that Audubon Ballroom. Revolutionary. And it worked. Now, I got to break this down to you on what you're going to do with your inner child. I was in class one day in my studies at Inner Visions. And Reverend Dee Dee was this manifester. She's a quantum physicist. Reverend Dee Dee could manifest anything at any time at will. And we were amazed. Like her manifestation powers, like bzzz. Like one time she needed $15,000 to go on a trip. Or a trip came up, she wanted to go on it. It was $15,000. Reverend Dee Dee manifested an extra 15 because she wasn't going to take it from any money she already had. She said, if the universe presented it to me, then the universe is also presenting me with the $15,000 to go on the trip. And going into the quantum field, because she loves quantum physics, going into the quantum field, she would pluck the 15,000 and have it instantly. And she was clear. And I wanted to know how Reverend Dee Dee got like that. Here's how Reverend Dee Dee got like that. One day she told us the story of how she set up her inner child. And we said, we were in class, what do you mean, Reverend Dee Dee? You set up your inner child? She said, oh, yes. Right now, my inner child is in a castle, with a huge castle, with a never-ending ice cream machine. She can eat as much ice cream as she wants. She has ponies, many of them, different color ponies, brown, black, white. She can, in the stables, she loves ponies. She can ride as many ponies as she wants. She can stay up as late as she wants. She has all the dolls that she wants. She set her inner child up and gave her inner child everything she wanted. I was sitting there like this. Well, damn. Her inner child lives in a castle. And I was like, I got to, the wheels got to turning about what I could do for my inner child, because your inner child is the one that needs something. You see, if your bank is overdrawn, bank account is overdrawn, you can be sure your inner child needs something, wants something. Go in, find the inner child, go in and find the you. Feel better energetically already. Oh my God. Once you do this in meditation, I'm going to tell you, this thing is going to set your money world alight. Go in, find the inner child that experienced the trauma in the first place. So I went in and found my Coney Island Valerie. She was still in there. The Coney Island Valerie was running my bank account. That's why the thing was overdrawn. It wasn't making logical sense. Like, I know what to do with money. Why do I make all this money and still have an overdrawn bank account? That don't make sense. This stuff is not adding up. What is going on with me? Yes, you have the key to the freedom. You have the key to your freedom. You are the one in power. It has nothing to do with other people. It has nothing to do with what you do for a living. It has nothing to do with you not being smart enough. It has nothing to do with you not knowing what to do. It has nothing to do with you need a raise. It has nothing to do with that. It's all inside. It's all inside. So I went into meditation. Oh, a witch got real with it. I went into meditation and simply asked your inner child, what does she want? Go within. What do you want? They'll tell you. Your inner child wants something. Attention. Food. Acknowledgement. Have you ever acknowledged your inner child, that experience? Let's go into the rapes, the molestations, the inappropriate sexual experiences, the slaps, the beat downs. We was getting beat down back in the day because our parents believed in the spare the rod, spoil the child. They'll beat you to within an inch of your life, and it wasn't nothing for you to have whelps on your legs, and it wasn't nothing for you to get wrapped on the hand by a teacher at school with a ruler. Your inner child, my inner child, experienced abuse. And we were young and fragile and tender, and we didn't know what it meant. And we made up things, and that's where fear started to set in, and mistrust of the world, and thinking that we lived in a hostile environment. And that's not it. Take the root. That's right. You got to go to the root of this thing, where the thing was born in your consciousness. I say to my clients, you want to stop swatting at the branches of the tree and go to the root of the tree and uproot the tree by the root. That's why it works. I went in and I located this beautiful inner child, and I called her forward in conversation after conversation after conversation. Do you see why there is a requirement to have such deep self-love to do this work? You go into the meditations, you call forward this beautiful inner child, and I'm going to do some inner child meditations here for the channel, spoken word meditations, so that you can do this work so beautifully and so gently within yourself, and you can stop working so hard. Because I tell you one thing, you'll probably do less and make more money. That's exactly what happened for me. I was doing less work and more money was just coming to me, coming to me, coming to me, coming to me, coming to me. Here's what I did with my inner child. I asked her, what do you want? She said, I want sneakers. What kind do you want? Pro-Kids. Because once again, my mother did not buy Pro-Kids for me. I wanted Pro-Kids, Pro-Kids, Pro-Kids. They were all lined up in the store, different colors. I wanted Pro-Kids. Mom said, child, we ain't got $15 to spend on no sneakers for you. That's exactly. That was it. We ain't got $15. What you think? I'm made of money? Yes, you are made of money because you're energy. I'm energy. Money is energy. The whole universe is energy. Yeah, we're all made of money. Yeah, I do think that. But you can't say that to the mom. Pow! You know, you get that backhand across your. I wasn't going to say it. I knew it intuitively, but I certainly wasn't going to say it to my mother. Well, I wanted Pro-Kids. What did my mother get me instead? She took me to John's Bargain Store. There used to be this place. Anybody know what I'm talking about? John's Bargain Store? There used to be this place called John's Bargain Store. Does money grow on trees? Hello! Money don't grow on trees. It turns out it does. Money is made of paper, and paper comes from trees. It turns out all this time that money does really grow on trees. Very interesting, isn't it? It's like the exact opposite of what they told us. Now, John's Bargain Store, where all the shoes were on the top of the table, and they were tied together with the shoestrings were tied together. They were not the quality shoes how I perceived. Like, this was the thing that was really good. And the way that I got the message was somehow I was not worthy and deserving of the really good. So with our children, we want to make sure that even if you don't buy your children the thing that they're asking for, make sure you instill in them that they are worthy and deserving of it. And let's map out a way for you to get it. Don't just say, no, what? What you think? You know, in this experience, plain white shoe polish, sneakers to keep clean. Remember the white shoe polish that used to be in a bottle with a little sponge tip? And you had to go to do that on our shoes. Oh my goodness. So at least what it instilled, John's Bargain Store, do y'all remember that? Pro-Kids. Do y'all remember that? Your children are worthy. And children will get the scripting. Well, I guess I don't matter. And it's not that my parents ever said that to me. It didn't. That's what my consciousness made up. So be clear that your consciousness was making up things based on, we were making up a story based on what we were experiencing because we didn't know what it meant. We didn't know how to put the whole thing together. But if you take those same stories into your adult life, it will mean havoc. It will be horrible if you don't dismantle those stories, especially the money story. So, and the love story. Same thing with relationships. So this is what I did. I asked her, this is bringing up some deeply buried shadows. Yes, moon magic. This is the shadow work we do as witches, as magical people. I do shadow work all the time. I love shadow work because I'm always finding something in there. And the moment I bring it to the light, it shifts right away in my world. Better this, a better that. It's like freeing up energy. So I asked her what she wants. She said she wanted Pro-Kids. I said, I got you, boo. I gave her about 20 pairs of Pro-Kids, all in meditation. In meditation, she's in a beautiful home. She has all the colors of the Pro-Kids. That stopped me from having to buy 50 million pairs of shoes. We were talking about this in the Enlightenment Circle. Women that have this need to buy 50 million shoes. Something's going on. Examine it. That's where I was. Shoes in every color. Shoes. Why? I was being driven by the 8-year-old who never got the Pro-Kids. So when I could get money, I would bankrupt myself on shoes. Now, I asked her, what else do you want? She said, and I want the little pom-poms. She'll talk to you in her little girl voice. I want whichever little girl, and do this with all of whatever age had an experience. Get them all happy. Get all your inner child. Get them all lined up. See, they're not aligned. One inner child is over here being broke. One inner child is over here being abused and abandoned. One inner child is over here doing this. One inner child's over here doing. You got about 50 million children. They're all going in different directions, and you wonder why your energy is scattered and why you cannot manifest at a very high level. Now, I asked her, what else do you want? Because I'm going to give you everything. I'm your mama now. And this was a period because I had to get her to trust me. I had to get her to come forward and listen intently. Be still, listen. I had to really listen to her because she felt like she wasn't heard. She felt like people weren't listening to her. So I had to really listen, build that relationship of trust. You're building this within yourself for yourself. This is within yourself for yourself. You haven't even worked harder at all. You haven't even done another, gotten another position, gotten another client, wrote another book. This is all inside yourself. Now, when I turn within myself, I asked her, what else do you want? In our ongoing conversation, she said, oh, isn't this deep? Bless wisdom. This stuff is so deep because that stuff is deep down in your consciousness when you cannot figure out, why can't I get this money thing together? What is going on? Bless you, I'm feeling the tears of release. Yes, I'm telling you, this works like a charm. You will be amazed. Was it that simple? Some of you won't even believe that it's this simple. Heal your inner child. It's that simple. Well, I asked her, what else do you want? She wanted the socks with the little ball on the back. You know the pom-pom ball? Remember those socks? They would look like little footies, and it had a ball on the back. And it had all the different colors of the Pro Kids. I gave her a rack of those too. Come on, let's go shopping and get them. All in meditation. You can feel the energy. You can feel the joy. You can feel the bliss. Gave her all them socks. She got the yellow pom-pom socks for the yellow Pro Kids. The green pom. I made up some colors. I don't even know if they made Pro Kids in all them colors. She got every color. I said, what else do you want? Keep going. You can give them anything. It's in meditation. And overdo it. Overdo it. My inner child just wanted to be a child. She told me, look at that. Maybe they just want a lollipop. Because mom kept telling, no, you can't have that lollipop. Give them a room full of lollipops. You can have give them a lollipop making machine. Give them Willy Wonka. Something that's going to be over the top. Don't just make them happy. That's what a lot of people do when they do their inner child work. Oh, make peace with your inner child. Your inner child, make peace. Okay, that's lovely. Give them an ice cream machine that gets them like this. Do stuff that gets your inner child like this. And watch your life be like, because you can only be as happy as your inner child is. You can be no more happier, satisfied, fulfilled, and blissful than your inner child is. If your inner child is suffering, you suffering on some level. Thank you for that super chat. You're speaking to my soul in tears. Yes, 1,000-fold return to you. Thank you. This works. I'm telling you, it's the work that we want to do. Isn't that too much? Too high expectations? What part? Let me know what part you mean by isn't that too much? So, you can't give your inner child too much. Give your inner child everything. Go over the top. Give them a castle. Make them a princess. Give them a fairy wand. Kids love stuff like that. See, you're the grown one. You don't need it. Your inner child needs it. My inner child has been laying dormant inside me. Wake her up. I could get disappointed. That's what I mean. You could get disappointed. However, your inner child, you are now in control of your inner child. You can give your inner child anything you want. Karsang, I believe that's Karsang. You can give your inner child anything he or she wants. Free. This is all in meditation. And here's the deal. You can have it all. You can have all the money you desire. You can have a beautiful boo relationship. You can have amazing love inside you. My inner child heart feels suddenly ill. Oh, there's some energy to move. That's all. Energy to move. We get a sick feeling sometime because it means stuff is coming up. And I am so grateful and elated to you that here we are an hour later and we're still going. This is real important stuff. What about wanting parent approval? Yes, Moon Magic. Give her the parent approval. Or give her or him. Give her, you want to be approved? I'm your mama now. Make sure you establish the connection and know that they know I'm your mama now. I'm your dad now. I'm taking care of you. I'm going to protect you. You're never going to be at harm's way ever again. I got you now. And develop it. It'll take a few meditations to develop it so that you begin to really develop that deep relationship with your inner child. What is your inner child? Be your own mom to your own inner child. Yes, this is bringing up a lot of tears and I can feel it. I can feel a lot of energy coming up. So I gave my inner child love. If they want love, hug them every day. Hug them every day. Go in every day. Let that be your spiritual practice. Come here, sweetie boo boo. Hug them, hug them, hug them, hug them, hug them, hug them. Every day, every day, every day. Then you'll stop yearning for people to love you. You'll just stop because you'll have it. And you'll know you have it. now. And everybody else will know you have it too. You'll stop being people's puppets. Because you'll come into the and love those pom-pom socks. Didn't you love them? Oh, they were so cute. She got all of them. What else do you want? I didn't stop there. Oh, I set her up. What else do you want? I want to go to Coney Island. Let's go right now. You ain't said nothing but a word. Fly her over on a magic carpet. We ain't even got to take the train. Mama got a magic carpet. Fly her over on a magic carpet to Coney Island. What you want at Coney Island? I want that, and I want that, and I want that. She wanted cotton candy. She wanted, I don't eat cotton candy. And a child eat all the cotton candy you want. I want you to be happy and get the hell out of my checkbook. What you need, baby boo? What you need? I'm gonna give you everything. Say the word. She wanted cotton candy. I said, you know what? Here you go. I gave her a stack of 20s that'll choke a horse. I gave my inner child. What do you think happened in my money world? Money just started coming. You see it on the live. Money just be coming. Every day. Why? Because I gave her, she saw that wad of 20s. Now, let me tell you what 20s means to my inner child. One time, my inner child saw a $20 bill. I was real little. This is really going to speak to what age I come from. I saw a $20 bill on my mother's dresser. I had never seen a $20 bill before. There might have been, I don't know how many $20 bills, but it was a $20 bill. And I was like, Mom, we're rich. Like, I was like, Mom, you didn't tell us we were rich. She said, child, shut up. I got to pay the rent with that. Always laughing. This stuff cracks me up. Pardon me for a minute. I just had a moment. She said, child, shut up. Stop it. I got to pay the rent with that. Oh, my God. I don't know if the rent was $20 or $80 or something. Oh, my mom was amazing. Oh, she was funny. But and she kept it real too. I was like, oh, I guess we got rich. You know, I got caught away. I was excited for a minute. Mom, we're rich. She was like, child, shut up. No. And it was so ridiculous that we could, the notion that we could be rich was so ridiculous. I just dismissed it. Oh, well, we ain't rich. That's why you're not rich yet. You could already be rich. If your subconscious mind hadn't already dismissed it as a ridiculous notion, because that's what the people around us said. And we took them for their word. Well, they must know what they're talking about. They're big. Oh my God. So when my moms keep it 100, don't they? The moms keep it 1,000, don't they? That's why everybody got mama drama. We'll heal that in another situation. Tears are gone. Love in my heart. I love it. Carol Sanj, I love it. So that's why I gave her a stack of 20s. So you have to give your inner child things that are meaningful for your inner child. So she really thinks she's rich because a 20 to my inner child represents rich. Not to the grown woman. None of this is going to make sense to the grown person, but we're not dealing with grown people here. You're dealing with your inner child. Give your inner child what she wants. I gave her a rack of 20s at a choke horse, and I'm just always giving her more. It's meditation. You could give them $1 million in the meditation. The laughing is so healing, isn't it, Laura? Can't wait to abundantly bless your inner child. You know what the inner child really is? Write this out. Your inner child is God as your innocence. And most of us believe that our innocence was stolen. The angels are giving us something so powerful right now. Your inner child is God as your innocence. And most of us do not believe in our own innocence and holiness. We believe it got stolen from us. It never did. Your innocence is still there as the inner child. Get in contact with it. Live it. Commune with it. Connect with the energy of your inner child. This is your innocence. Nurture your innocence. Nurture God in you as your inner child. It's your little innocent self. It's your innocence. Innocence was crushed. It was never touched because the divinity of you was never touched, even as people touched your body. Your innocence remains intact, holy, untouchable. I promise you. I promise you, your innocence is there. Oh, it's there. Awaiting your discovery and acknowledgement. My innocence, my divinity, God as my inner child, as my innocence, my inherent holiness is still here. All this stuff they did to my body, it never left. It still is here, always was here, and was never touched. Was never touched. Your innocence was never touched. Your innocence was never a question. It was never up for discussion. Your innocence simply is the divinity of God in you as the innocence of a child. Now, there's more. I gave her a stack of 20s. I gave her more money whenever she wants money. She's eating Nathan's hot dogs. I don't eat Nathan's hot dogs. She's eating Nathan's French fries. I don't eat Nathan's French fries, like greasy, nasty food. I don't even know if it's food. She's eating cotton candy. She's running around getting on the cyclone with all her third grade friends. Loving life. And my money went up. Telling you what I know. Trust me, I ain't get this out no book. I did it. I ain't get this out no book. I did it. And it works. And I keep doing it. And these are the secrets. And if you do it, it will work for you as well. Why? Because everything is energy. Everything is energy. I love you. God bless you. Thank you for doing this, because you doing the work lifts all of us. Thank you for doing this with me. I love you. God bless you. Peace. See you Monday morning. Mwah!